Hey everyone, welcome to your guide outside and thanks for joining us. Hey, if you're not subscribed, hit that button down there and go ahead and get subscribed. We're on day 3 of our 6-day antelope hunt that we took in Wyoming in Area 23, and you don't want to miss any of these days. If you haven't seen day 1, we'll put a link to it right up here in the corner, and you can start out with day 1 and continue on day 2. So on day 3, kind of our strategy was we were going to stake out that pond in the morning, and we're going to split up. I was going to put Jeff over on kind of by the pond up on a hill, and then I was going to there's a gully that kind of fed the pond that I was going to kind of work my way 100 200 yards away from Jeff up to his left, and then see if anything came across on that corner. If you missed day 2, we'll put a link up here, and then you can see day 2 before we get to day 3. We're going to hunt until about noon in this area, and then if we didn't see anything, we were going to do a little scouting over on the north side of it. And if we didn't see anything there, we were going to try to take a little trip up towards Gillette, stop by some spots, see if we could nab one quick, and then try to end up on the piece of property that the year before I'd taken 2 off of. It was a really good spot to hunt. And then we're going to finish up the night by getting a shower and then head back to camp. So here's day 3.
Jeff and I did a little glassing first thing in the morning on day 3. Didn't see anything moving around, so we decided to go stake out that pond area. We split up, and I took kind of the eastern side of this gully that went down to the pond. I kind of set up in some of these sagebrush here, and then Jeff sat over the pond, probably maybe 300 yards to the west of me.
There's a little herd up there, about 6 or so. I gotta get to these bushes right up in front of me. They're just on the other side. I think I've been spotted, but the lead hasn't decided to do anything about it yet.
Here's a survey marker. Marks kind of the corner of the BLM and private ground. I've talked to the game wardens in the area about corner crossing, and they say that you cannot corner cross legally unless you are crossing with over a marker that gives you the absolute corner of the boundary. If you're just using a GPS map of some sort, not accurate enough. You have to cross over a survey marker. That's what kind of became of that big lawsuit they had when these guys had a ladder and they were trying to cross over a corner. So I found a place that had a lot of checkerboarding, and I couldn't find anything on the internet, whether yay or nay. So I just called the game warden here in Wyoming and asked him what the deal was. So here's your answer if you're looking for one. You have to cross over a survey marker. Kind of the plan was to sit on that pond until about noon or so, and then we're going to grab something to eat. And so we left, got something to eat, and decided to drive around, head towards Gillette, and maybe finish the evening hunt on another piece of property that I'd shot a buck and doe off of the year before. We stopped on this piece of state ground that the highway kind of clipped the corner of it. So we parked on the side of the road, jumped the fence. There were some antelope on the other side on private property. So I thought there'd be some out here somewhere. But all we ended up with was about a 4-mile walk. We did see a couple of mule deer and some prairie dogs. But besides that, we didn't see anything else. So we headed back to the truck and did a little more driving. Stopped by a few more places that was public ground. Didn't see anything on the public ground, but we saw more antelope on the road, private property, just all over the place, except the pieces we needed to be on. Get a better picture of him. Thought I'd seen him down that ravine. Sure enough. When we got to the piece of property that we were headed towards, we were pretty excited because there were antelope on it. However, when we got up to the gate where we parked, we saw this sign. And apparently, they passed a law that you couldn't hunt on cultivated cropland anymore. So we just drove on into Gillette, got a shower at the Flying J, a bite to eat, and then drove back to our tent and started making plans for the next day's hunt. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it. And check out these videos at the end. I think you're going to like them. And until next time, get out there and do something.